All right, a side topic I want to focus on is, of course, the water breaks. Now, when the Premier League was getting the restart, they said that they were going to implement water breaks. Basically, it's going to split the game into quarters instead of two halves now, with the water break going on in the middle of first half and second half. Now, I think initially it was a great idea because you could see that the players needed it. In some cases, just overall their fitness wasn't the same with that long break that they had due to the coronavirus. And when they got that water break, it helped them just continue the match. And I think it was a good decision to just reduce like amount of injuries. And we even saw it in the Man City versus Arsenal game when the restart happened. You just saw a lot of Arsenal players specifically going down injured, and we saw a couple of Man City players going down injured as well. But overall, I think it was a good choice in the beginning. But now looking at the water breaks, I think you look at the Everton versus Tottenham game. When the water break happened, the coaches were instantly out there and started giving instructions. And some commentators like Gary Neville were saying that it's more of a tactical break, and I think that is true. That it is a tactical break, and it needs to be stopped. The purpose of the water break was entirely intended to help the players just get used to the Premier League and playing 90 minutes matches, 45-minute halves, and just overall get them back in the groove and prevent injuries from such high athletic requirements when they've been on a 2-3 month break due to the coronavirus. But now that it seems like it's just a time, it changing the game, how the game is being played with coaches and managers being able to give advice and instructions in those little 2-3 minutes, and it really breaks up the flow of the game. And I don't think it's good for certain teams. I think it for certain teams, and I think it's great for other teams in terms of. I think it's best for teams who are on the back foot, and it's worse for teams on the front foot because it just breaks up the play, and the opposition coach or manager whose team is getting battered on, they can just use that as an opportunity to really get their team back into focus. And I don't think it's a good idea. And I think now that they're playing more games and that the players are looking more physically sharp, that it's time that those breaks be removed.